Huskies, it's me, Miss Check. I am here for another Tuesday Tales. Today I'm going to read a book called Ruby Finds a Worry. So some of you, hopefully all of you, saw my video about what to do when sadness comes. And I hope you can remember what the book taught us. Can you think back to that book? And just think about how it was being gentle with it, right? Being gentle with yourself. Because sometimes when we have really big feelings that don't feel so good, we kind of try to hide them from everybody else because we're scared of them. We're scared what they will do. We're scared how we will be or how we will act if we let it out, or if we tell people that we have these worries or that we're sad. And that's something that's our brain is kind of not being nice to us there, because it actually feels better when you're a little gentler with yourself, when you're kind with yourself, and you let yourself know it's okay. Sadness came today to visit me and I was feeling sad. Or I had a worry. It's a time when lots of people are worrying. That's okay. It's perfectly normal. You just have to let yourself know that just like weather, it comes and it goes, and no feeling lasts forever, and there are so many other feelings that you will feel in the world and in your life. But when you're feeling really bad, when it feels awful in your body, there are things you can do to make yourself feel better, because we don't want any one feeling to just push out all the others, right? And sometimes when you're really worried or really sad, it can feel like none of the other feelings are showing up. So that's why I want to keep reading books and talking about it, so that you can help yourself understand. First of all, understand when you're feeling something, what it is, and then ways to be gentle with yourself and make room for other feelings too. Okay, so let's read Ruby Finds a Worry. There's Ruby. She's cute. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high, and she loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first Ruby hardly noticed it. But then worry started to grow. Each day it got a little bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box, and it was still there at night when she brushed her teeth. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended she couldn't see it either. Have you ever pretended to not be worried when you were really worried? Me too. Have you ever felt like nobody else was worried? Everybody else was happy and you were the only one? That's normal too. But I think we'll find out that everybody has worries sometimes. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. You ever worried about a worry? Worried about feeling worried? Now the worry was enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at dinner time. It filled up half the school bus. And it took up whole rows at the movie theater. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Then one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy alone at the park. He looked how she felt, sad. And then she noticed something else hovering next to it. Could it be a worry? It was. Ruby realized that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Then Ruby did the best thing you can do if you have a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon, both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for long. Oh boy. So this is a great book. I really like this book because it talks about the best things to do when you have a worry. So can you all remember in the book, what's the best thing you can do when you have a worry? Talk about it. Yeah, share that worry. Because it sounds silly, but even just talking about it with someone, saying, I am worried about this virus, I am worried about my friends, I am worried about not being able to go to school, I'm worried about my family. Even just sharing those worries with someone else can make you feel less worried because it's not in your head, it's out in the world, okay? And then it won't control you. So we're all pretty worried right now. There's a lot of worries, and so I'm sure you're finding worries all over the place. But the important thing to do in that case is to ask yourself, what am I feeling? So first, remember, we check in with ourselves. What is this feeling? Am I sad? Am I anxious? Am I nervous? Am I tired? Sometimes you're just tired or hungry. You'd be surprised how many times that's really the issue. What can be causing me to feel this way? So right now you could say the fact that everybody's worried and that we're not in school together. Who can I talk about it with? So you can always talk to me or Mr. Bruno or Miss Leah or Miss Shannon about it. We really want to talk to you about those things, and we'd love it if you would share that with us. So you can always send us an email. We're happy to do Zoom calls or, set up emails or regular telephone calls, whatever you need. But also you can talk about it maybe with someone in your family, because I bet they have worries too. So the people that you're with right now. So no matter what you're feeling, just know that talking about it always makes things better. Always, always, always. Because we get them out of our brain, and so then they're less scary. Okay? So I'm so happy that we got to share this time together, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll check in again for Friday feelings. Okay, so repeat after me. I take care of you. You take care of me. We take care of each other because we're a family. Okay, bye-bye, Huskies. Have a great day.